What's up to all the beautiful people out there? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking in. And you know how we're going to get started. This is Modality Monday, so we're going to start the way we always start. Getting hydrated. Because some of us don't do that enough, so that's just our daily reminder to drink some water wherever you're at in the day. And welcome to Modality Monday. Today's Modality Monday is about the power of discipline. And the reason that the difference between the people that are successful and obtain the things that they want compared to the people that are unsuccessful and maybe living mediocre lives and not obtaining the things that they want is the discipline. Discipline is very important to obtain the things that you want because, for example, for my journey in my life, when I was 285 pounds, twice by the way, but when I was 285 pounds, when I was working jobs I was absolutely miserable at, when I was surrounded by people that weren't bettering my life, I was lacking discipline. When I was 285 pounds and I should have been going to the gym, I was eating junk food, I was watching TV, and we always come up, when you're not living a life of discipline, you're usually living a life full of excuses. So instead of going to the gym, what do? We say we're too tired to go to the gym, but we're not too tired to watch our favorite shows all night. We're not too tired to go and grab a drink with our friends at the bar whenever we want, right? But a lot of the times we're too tired to do the things that we know are gonna better ourselves. And why? Because we're usually stuck in these comfort zones. And our fear of being uncomfortable to push ourselves to be better is what really blocks us from attaining the things that we need to help better ourselves. So instead of, maybe reaching out to go to the bar all the time, for me, when I started wanting more out of life, I would be like, what don't I enjoy doing? I don't enjoy running. So and for me, like, I had to stop smoking marijuana, I had to stop drinking. And when I wanted more for myself, I went through these phases of, all right, how am I gonna do this? And what I would do is whenever I got the urge to maybe grab a drink or go smoke, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go run. Why? Because I hate running, so I'm gonna do it until I enjoy it. And sure enough, I would go, and I was 285 pounds, like I said, so I would start walking around the track. Then the walk around the track turned into a jog around the track. Then the jog around the track turned into a run around the track, to the point now I'm running about 7-8 miles on my runs like 3 or 4 times a week. So it's very important to be able to start callousing your mind, to be able to get into the flow of things that are gonna better yourself. And that's discipline right there. And then being disciplined means having the understanding that there are no shortcuts to success. You can't cheat success. It's one of those things that you have to pay. It's like going to like a dining hall. You got to pay for your food before you eat it. Instead of going to a fast food place and you pay, or you get your food and then you pay for it. No, you got to work for this thing. And there's a quote that I love, and it's the elevator to success is always out of order, but the stairs are always open. And a lot of people don't like taking the stairs. Why? Because they're too lazy. They're too scared. They don't want to put that work in. Why would I walk up the stairs to the top floor when I could just take this elevator and be easy? The people that are successful, the people that are getting their goals are taking those stairs. Why? Because that's where the work is. Anything that is just given to you easy, you're not going to cherish it as much. But when you work for it and you get up every day with the mentality that I'm going to get what I want, and you start to discipline yourself, when you obtain the things that you want, it feels like the biggest blessing in the world. Why? Because you worked hard for it. And when you continue to obtain things that you want, guess what? You're going to want to obtain more things that are going to better yourself and others. So what are you going to do? You're going to continue to be disciplined. So it's like we go to the gym. For people that work out, you get those callus on your hands. Well, what do you do to get the callus on your mind? And I think that the most important thing that you can do is do things that you're not comfortable doing. And you do it repeatedly to the point where it becomes easy and something that you enjoy doing. They say that repetition is the father of learning. So the more you do things over and over and over, the more you're going to learn how to do it more efficiently, the more you're going to do it to the best of your ability, and the more that you're going to do it to the point that you actually enjoy doing it because you get stuck in this routine. They say that it takes the same effort to be unsuccessful as it does to be successful. And we're creatures of habit. So a lot of times we get stuck in habits, right? So how do we break the habit? What's the best way to break the habit? Because a lot of our habits are stopping us from being successful. So you have to get in these routines. You have to literally, if you're not living a life that you don't want to live, you have to begin to do the opposite things. Like, it's so simple. You have to begin to do the opposite things of what you're doing, and just see how it begins to change your outlook and the things that are coming to you and you're attracting to you. You know, and then when you are disciplined, people admire you more. So if you want to be successful, don't seek the success. Seek to be a person of value. Because when you're a person of value, man, you can start to change lives. Think about the people that are disciplined that you know, like the athletes. Like, you'll pay $400 to go watch LeBron James at the Lakers Stadium. You'll pay $500, $600 to go watch Serena Williams or Venus Williams play tennis. Why? Because those people are on a whole nother level, because they're disciplined. They live disciplined lives. Every day they're working out. Every day they're studying their craft. Every day they're getting better. They're not making the excuses of, oh, you know, I'd rather go just, you know, sit by the pool and not do the things that I was supposed to do. Yes, it's okay to sit by the pool, but if you're doing that every day and not concentrated and locked in on obtaining the things that you want, you're failing yourself. You're not going to be successful. And when you start to become disciplined, people admire you more. People look to seek your advice. People look to listen to you more. Why? Because you're doing the things that at the time they can't do, they can't accomplish, because they haven't rewired their mind to get to where they want to be. So being admirable, being a person of value without the ego, and being able to help people is something that, you know, you can't buy. Money can't buy that. So I say all this to say, if you want to be successful, if you want to start obtaining the things that you want in life, if you want to just better your life, you have to find discipline. And to do that, again, you have to start doing the things that you don't like or you don't want to do. And cutting off your friends sometimes, you know, like, you don't have to cut them off completely, but sometimes you have to get in that selfish mode, because they'll admire you more for living your truth than they would for you constantly giving in to the peer pressures or giving in to the things that they want. Because then you start to become a pushover. And then people kind of feel this like, well, if he doesn't stick to his or her personal beliefs to get better, how is this person going to better or help my life? And that's a big thing to understand too. You have to be your own best friend. You have to be your own motivator, and you have to be the most disciplined person in your circle if what you want to do is better yourself. Because at the end of the day, you're the only one that can obtain it. You're the only one that can get it. And I know that all this is true. Why? Because I'm living this life right now. I've traded in the parties. I've traded in the late nights of wasting my time. I've traded in the drinking, the smoking, the hanging out with people that don't serve me. And my life has been truly blessed. I'm working for myself. I'm helping people better their lives through health, through exercise, through eating better. And people are attracted to me because of the disciplined lifestyle that I live now. And I say this because I hope that what I'm saying, because I'm living it, you can talk about something all day, all you want, but if you're not living it, it doesn't mean anything at all, because no one's going to trust you. Why? Because you're not disciplined. So I hope that whatever message resonated with you in this video helps. I hope that we learn to be more disciplined as a whole. And I'm not saying, you know, don't have fun, because you can have fun and enjoy your life, but you're going to obtain the things that you want way more if you cut back maybe more on the fun and put in more time to be disciplined and get the things that you want. So if you guys have any questions, if you guys, you know, want to know what you can do to better yourself more, feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to hit me up. I'd love to share any information I can. I'd love to help anyone on their journey. And thank you for tuning in to another Modality Monday. Cheers to your health, and cheers to the abundance that's out there for everyone. And I hope that, you know, everyone has a great day and you enjoyed this message. Peace, love, and light. I appreciate you. Thank you.